guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor here. If you are new to my channel, then please can you hit that subscribe button and please click the like button. Today I am bringing you guys something new. This video is not a tutorial though, so please, if you are trying to learn how to do acrylic nails, please do not watch my video and feel like I'm trying to give you a step-by-step guide, because this video is not that. This video is purely just to for you guys to watch me do my nails. In the first lockdown, I really felt some like womanly withdrawal symptoms from getting my hair done, from going to get waxed, from getting my nails done. And I really felt like I can learn how to do at least one of these skills by myself. So I watched loads of videos on different people doing their nails, whether they were professionals or amateurs, and I collected together my own list of things that I would need to do my nails. Now, for me, I've been having acrylic nails for about probably 3 or 4 years now, and I've gone to loads of different nail salons, had loads of different people do my nails, and I've sat through that process so many times that I know pretty much the step-by-step of what to do. But what was really important was that I was making sure I was getting products that were safe, as well as good quality, because I want to make sure that my nails will last. Now, the fun thing about this video is you guys are going to be able to watch me do my nails, but also you're going to be able to read me for filth on certain aspects that I found actually quite difficult to do, specifically the shaping and then actually applying the acrylic. So this is just kind of a fun video, and I'm just going to go through doing my nails with you guys. So get ready to watch this video and let's get some nails on. Okay, so this is what my nails look like in the beginning. These are my raw, bare man hands. I had not done a single thing to them. So the first thing that I needed to do was prep my nail. So I was going in with my Sally Hansen cuticle gel and just applying that to the top of my nail. This just makes it so much easier to lift and cut the cuticles, and so it's a lot safer for your fingers. And I left this on for about 15 seconds after doing each nail before cutting. So now that the gel has been on my nails for a while, I go in with this cuticle pusher, this little one that I have, and this is metal, so you need to be really careful with the amount of pressure that you apply. But all I'm doing here is just pushing the cuticles up and just making it easier to remove them. And again, like I said, you want to be really careful. I had a wooden one next to it, which I went in and used a bit later on, and it's really up to you. If you've had acrylics for a long time and maybe your nails are a bit more fragile, then you might want to use a wooden one rather than metal. I probably went through so much toilet paper during this video, but it's really important to have tissue just to wipe off all that excess. So the next thing I went in with was these cuticle cutters, and you want to be really careful with this tool. It's not about cutting off the skin fully around your nail, because the skin is there for a reason, honey. It's keeping your nail in place, and that's all wild if you start cutting all of that off. So the point of this was just to remove the cuticles that I had pushed up, because they're pretty much kind of just sitting there. So it's just to remove that with the gel, and it came off really easily, and it just leaves you with a clean top to use. And of course, as you can see, I'm just putting all the excess back onto that tissue, and you can throw it away later. So now that all the gel and cuticles have been removed, that hand is finished, and I just applied a little oil to the tops and then finished the other hand. So the next thing I went in with was this buffer block. Now I'm applying this to my bare nail because I don't use any type of electric drills or anything like that. So this buffer is just to roughen the top of my nail bed so that when I'm applying the extensions and when I'm applying all of the products onto my bare nail, there's just a bit more for it to grip onto. And I chose not to use an electric file because I don't trust myself. Okay, so now it was time to put on the nail tips. Now I simply got these off of Amazon, but you can get yours wherever you feel you want to get them. And it comes with loads of different sizes. So really it's just a trial and error with putting them against your finger. So I started with my thumb, and as you can see, you don't want it to overspill out of the sides of your nails, but you also don't want it to be too small. I mean, that's literally not the point. It won't even stick down properly if it's too small. So once you find the correct size, you want to take some nail bond glue. Again, you can do some research into what glues work best for you, but this one works fine for me. And you're just going to apply it to the tip. You don't want to add too much because then it's going to be glue everywhere, and honestly these glues be strong. So you just want to apply it to the tip and then just strongly press it down. If you were ever a girl that put on press on nails when you were a kid, you will know that you need to hold that down until your finger hurts. So it was really just pressing down the tips and getting them fully on, and then doing the same trial and error process with size on the other fingers. But as you can see, the thumb is on and it's great. So this is my finished left hand with all of the correct size tips on. I didn't have to file any down, so I literally did the same sizes from my left onto my right. So now that all of the nails have been applied, the next thing to do was to cut them down to my desired size. Now I've done this is probably my 4th time doing my own nails, and I've really realized that cutting the shape to be exact is really important in just the finished design of the nails. So as you can see, I'm really trying to line up each nail and try and get them cut as accurately as possible. I feel like cutting off small bits and then going down is the best way to go. And I was going for a medium long length. So this is my nail tips cut down to the length that I want, and I actually was able to get pretty good length on these ones, so I'm really happy. So the next thing I needed to do was go in with a quite harshly gritted nail file, and this was all about the shaping. So the first thing that I do is right at the top of the nail tip where it glues to my finger, you kind of get like this little bump where it sticks out. So I was just trying to file and buff that down just to try and create a smooth flat surface. And then the next thing that I was going in for was the shaping. Now for me, I was kind of going for a bit of a tapered square. I've kind of avoided having coffin nails because I just don't really like getting them anymore. I don't know, I think I'm growing out of that phase. So I'm just trying some tapered square for a little while, which is literally hardly any filing, which is definitely my friend, because I found that shaping is one of the hardest things to do. So yeah. So now that the filing is finished, I'm just going to show you guys a side-by-side comparison just so you can see the tapered square. It's just slightly narrower on the ends, but not too narrow, because then that would be a coffin. And I was really happy to move on to the next step. So the next step is to put on the nail prep dehydrator and the nail primer. Now when you apply this nail dehydrator, when I tell you it's going to suck all the moisture out of your nails. You only want to apply it to your natural nail bed. There's no need to apply it to the nail tip, as that is completely pointless. So I literally only really dipped this in about every 2 or 3 nails, because this product really does the job. It literally, the minute the brush came off of my fingers, like my fingers would dry, like the nails turn slightly grey. So a little goes a long way. After the nail dehydrator, it was then time to put on the nail primer. And again, you know, a little bit of these products really goes a long way because they're just not as thick as nail polish. They are very watery, so you really don't need to apply a lot. And again, with this product, it's all about only applying it to the nail bed. You do not need to apply it to the tips. And again, I kind of only dipped every 2 or 3 nails, just because these products really do go a long way.
Purchase your track today.
Okay, so now we get to sort of the biggest part of doing the nail process, and I took a bit of liquid monomer and I put it into a little glass dish. Now, when I tell you, this stuff gonna stank out your whole room, like it's gonna stink it up like you're actually in a nail salon. I don't think I've ever deeped it as much as when I'm doing them in my own room. This stuff really smells. Now, I feel like I only really need a little bit of this, just enough to really make sure that you're coating your brush. And of course, there I've got my acrylic applying brush, and I have then got some Clear Sky acrylic powder, which it's just really nice. I like to kind of go for this clear one because for me, I like to paint with gels. So I don't really apply any color acrylic. However, I have seen videos of people applying, I think they apply like nail polish to the monomer and then they go in and just take up some clear bead and it comes out in a color, which I think is really cool. So I might have to trial that in another video or just in my own time. But yeah, as you guys can see, I've taken 1 ball of the acrylic and I'm just starting to apply it to my nail. Now, honestly, this is so damn hard. It has taken me so much practice to kind of pick up a good bead, as it were, and I'm still learning how to do that. Honestly, it's a process. I'll probably end up applying like 4 or 5 beads to my nail, and it's okay because by the time you get to the filing and the buffing, you can kind of even out all of the weird bumps and things that you have going on. But you know, that's why I'm doing nails for myself and not for somebody else. So yeah, this is me just applying the acrylic beads now. So now that the acrylic has been applied to both of my nails, this is kind of what it looks like, and you can see this is the clear acrylic powder that I used. I'm now going in with that hard grit nail file, and this is all about the reshaping and the buffing. Now, of course, if I was to use an electric drill, I'm sure it would be much faster, but for me, I just don't trust myself to use one of those. And again, I'm not a qualified nail technician, so let's not go crazy. I literally find using a file so easy anyway, because I can really focus on getting those areas, and I kind of use like a circular motion. I will sort of press down on an area and then move on and keep moving around like that, just to get a lot of precision. And this does take a while to do, but you know, I'm doing my own nails and I want to give them love and care, so I kind of just do it this way. And after I've used this nail grit, I will go in with the buffer. So now that I've finished with the file to just get back the shape, now I'll go in with the buffer just to make it really smooth and nice for the polish. So as you can see, I pick up my buffer block again, and really I'm just trying to go in all over the top. And I will buff for as long as I need to, because what you want is to just see a smooth layer of kind of matte. If you feel like you're looking at it and all of a sudden there's a little bump or anything like that, then you might want to leave the buffer and go back to the nail file. But for me, like, I just keep buffing until everything is completely smooth, because the minute you add polish, if the nail is not smooth, the polish is going to show so badly where all the bumps are. So buffing and filing after applying the acrylic is arguably one of the most important steps. This is the acrylic fully shaped and buffed down, and sometimes my cuticles, they do take a bit of the force from the nail file. So it's just really important that when you finish your nails, just to make sure that you wash and cleanse them, of course, to get all of the dust and particles off, but then that you really moisturize your hands, because you're applying quite harsh products to your hands. So it's just making sure that you replenish your hands with moisture and love and light. Now, what I'm doing here is I am just getting out my nail polish products. I like to gel my nails. I love gelling my nails, and the minute I went to a nail salon and I went for gel color, I was just so happy because everything was so much faster. Honestly, sitting with your hands under them dryers is not cute. So I was just getting out my nail polish colors, and I have chosen today to go for a French tip sort of style. So I brought out my little artist brush, which was just going to help me try and define some lines. Guys, so once I took them out of my gel curing machine, this is what they look like, and I'm going to give you guys a better view of them. They're not entirely perfect, and of course I still have areas where I'm trying to improve, but I was actually pleased with them. I'm not gonna lie to you. They were smooth, they were cute, and the right hand still matched the left hand, so boop. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching me do my nails, then please give this video a thumbs up and please share it on to your friends and family. Content is still going to be coming out each week, so I will see you guys for the next one. Bye!